What up? What up? It's so marvelous in the fucking Hemi.
Boss Money Base, man. How y'all doing, man?
Alright.
Alright, where we at today, bro?
Alright, so...
Wait. Before you start, man, listen. Like, comment.
Subscribe.
Please, subscribe.
Notifications.
Hit all that. Do all that. We at you. Okay.
Alright.
Where we at?
We good? Alright. So like in the R. Kelly, go watch our R. Kelly video.
Go watch that R. Kelly video.
Go watch the Kevin Hart video as well.
Please do.
Now, this one's one that sat on my soul for a minute. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time, but I also want to do it justice. So I did a bunch of research.
Had to do the research first.
Yeah, I got about 3-4 pages of notes right here. We're going to read from this shit real quick. Then we're going to get into the emotional aspect and the spiritual aspect of it and why it fucked me up so much.
Yeah. Let's get him.
All right. So Bill Cosby once was reportedly worth $400 billion, making him one of the richest entertainers in the history of the United States. In the
400
billion. Sorry about that. Thank you. $400 billion.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Man, that's real.
Yeah. All right. I mean, so, and like I told y'all before, money is the motive a lot of times, and I'll show y'all why through the duration of this video. Money is always a motive when it comes to dealing with these white people, but I'll show you why in a second. In the 80s, he was the world's highest paid entertainer as well. In the 80s, at the height, in the peak of his success.
That's true.
Yeah. The reruns of the Cosby Show have generated over $9 billion in revenue, and he got about $150 million just off the syndications alone. He flipped his TV success into becoming a successful pitchman. You know, everybody knows him, Jello Pudding.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I'm saying? But he also had Coke. You know what I'm saying? He had Del Monte, Kodak, and Ford as well.
He had everything.
Yeah,
he had his hands tied in everything.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yes, he did.
He was a good businessman, you know?
Smart, very smart.
From all of this success that he had, he actually earned himself a spot in the American Advertising Hall of Fame. So it's not, and we're building this up because I'm going to show you how they broke him down.
How they trying to break him. They don't like that. They ain't like that.
Yeah. All right. So between all of his hit shows, commercials, property, and land, he amassed a net worth of over $400 million.
They ain't like that, man.
Nah.
That's a lot of money for a black man at that time.
Exactly. At any time. But
at any time. But at that time, right now, you know, right now there's a little, you know, they really can't do too much about it. But at that time, they ain't like that, man.
Hell no. Hell
what?
No. You know what I mean? And then I think...
Shit, man. You was almost at $500 million at that time?
At that time, that's crazy money.
They ain't like that, man.
No way. So, once all the rape allegations started to surface, he started losing endorsements one by one. And like I said, rape allegations. He hasn't even been, you know, there was accusations in that at that time. So at that point, again, we said in other videos, the court of public opinion is stronger than the actual U.S. court when it comes to entertainers and things of this nature.
That's a fact.
They started dropping him without any, he hasn't even proved guilty at this point in time yet. His shows were pulled from syndication. Corporations like Hulu removed him and his show from their library, further off cutting his revenue stream. He had projects in the works. He had a new show he was working on that was supposed to air with NBC. They scrapped that shit. He also had a comedy show he was working on with Netflix. They scrapped that shit too.
Scrapped all that, man.
You know what I mean? And he lost a lot over just accusations. And he wasn't actually convicted until 2018. And they've been running his name through the mud for years.
For years, man.
They finally convicted him. This woman, Miss Constant. Now, we're going to put a little bookmark right there because I actually have an attorney who's going to speak about that and show how that case was unprecedented. And he's going to go into all the legalese about that. But the situation is that I'm going to talk from plain terms, plain English. What happens is that the initial DA threw her out, said she was not a credible witness.
Yes, indeed.
And then they brought her back, and then they actually convicted him using that same woman that a previous DA said was, you know what I'm saying, not a credible witness.
Not a credible witness.
You know what I'm saying? So that's unprecedented in, you know, this type of situation. So once they convicted him using this woman, and he was in jail, his wife tried to get his assets back, you know, out of his bank. He had a bank account that had over 150 million in it. She tried to take the money out. She was stopped from doing that. With all these civil suits starting to pile up and these accusations starting to pile up, it's estimated that he's going to be broke. Even well after his death, these people are going to be suing his estate. So all the money he got from entertaining and all the power and all the influence he got from entertaining,
they're going to strip it away from him.
Strip it away from him.
They're going to strip it away from him. And that's the plan.
Exactly.
That was the plan.
That's the exact plan. That's
he was the role model for black families.
And that's where we're going with this.
He was the role model for black families, man.
Yeah.
When you seen that show, you said, yo,
good.
Listen, man, this is how I want my family to be.
Yep.
They don't want us thinking like that, man.
Exactly.
They don't want us thinking like that, man.
That's the fucking
Nah, point, man. They don't want us thinking like that, man. And you didn't miss it, but you just didn't say it, man. He was in the process of trying to buy NBC.
That was next.
There you go.
That was next, yeah.
You know what I mean? He was in the process of trying to buy NBC. And you know they don't like that.
Nope.
How you gonna try and buy NBC?
Yeah.
Nigga?
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
Boy?
Yeah. It put you back in your place now.
Now we got to do something to put you back in your place. Now we got to put them lashes on you that we can't put on you physically. We got to put them on you.
Yep. And here's the deep shit right here, and I'll touch on it now, but I want to get more into it later.
Buck breaking.
Buck breaking.
Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead. Do your thing, man.
Yeah. Like he was saying, the timing of this is questionable. You know, all these accusations started to occur when he was about to buy that station. Think about it like this. Life is like chess, right? And we're playing a game right now in America, us black people, that we did not create. And they also did not give us the rules and instructions how to play. So we're pawns. So what Bates was saying just now, it's not just about breaking him, it's about breaking everybody. Yeah. Because now, I remember when we, you know, as we saw in other videos, they destroyed the black family. So now we had to look to an external family for some type of direction. Now
they want us to watch fucking Full House.
What?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They want to take our black kings and our black leaders away from us and make us watch their people.
Exactly. And then
watch the Tanners.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, man. Nah, it's real. And the thing about it is that this, though, on some emotional, spiritual shit, imagine looking at these people for 10, 20, 30 years, modeling your whole life after them, and then they take the carpet from underneath you, and the shit that you look up to, they corrupt that. So now they're not just taking down Bill Cosby, they're taking down you, me, and everybody who idolized Bill Cosby and manufacture our families after Bill Cosby, because we didn't have the families, because they destroyed our family structure with institutionalized racism and going into the homes and taking the men out of the homes and just fucking up the Black Panthers and all that. So now the one little piece of hope that we had,
we're gonna take it away from you.
They can't let us have that.
Nah, they're not gonna let us have that. They're gonna take it away. They're gonna take it away, man. They don't want us with any strength, man. Yep. And if y'all don't know that by now, then something is wrong. The same thing with the women. But we're not gonna get into that because we do that a lot.
Yeah.
Go back to other videos.
Yep.
Same thing with you women. Women's rights movements. That ain't for you. It's for them.
Yep.
Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah. So now, like you said a minute ago, buck breaking and lynching. Think about it like this. Do your history, right? When a lynching occurred, one, what was the reason? And two, what was the catalyst? The catalyst was always accusations of rape of white women.
Right.
The catalyst also was always a black man dating a white woman.
Black Wall Street.
Right? Yeah. Yep.
Let's do it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Man, all of this comes from them being fearful of us taking their women.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They weaponize their women too. You know? So now if you look at what Bill Cosby, it was mainly white women. that were used, and in my opinion, were paid off and used as a weapon to take him down. Because think about the timing again. He was going to buy NBC. He also he decided he didn't want to play chess anymore. He didn't want to be a pawn anymore. He didn't want to be an emotional lightning rod for black community anymore, and so they can build us up to tear us down, as they're doing right now, but using him as the catalyst. What happened was, he said, you know what, we need to start sticking together. He was talking about uplifting, and he wanted to buy that network to give us more opportunities and actually create a new game. They didn't want that.
You think they was going to allow that?
They didn't.
Why
they didn't.
This happened.
And now they're going to, yup. And now they're not just tearing him down. They're draining his finances. They won't let his wife have any bread. They're also now tearing down the idea and the ideology of Bill Cosby to discredit any good that he might have done or will do, whether in life or death. It's fucking deep when you think about it. Check out my videos, Dating and Detachment. Check out Healing from Toxic Relationships. The reason why I'm saying that is because in those videos I always say the same thing. We are here to learn how to manage energy and utilize energy. We don't know that, but they do. So you know, if you get all of black people's hopes and dreams, you cut off all of this, you cut off the family, you destroy the family structure, you give us a fictional star to look up to and idealize, and then you cut that star down, you're lowering the vibration of the universal consciousness of black people. You know what I'm saying? Look at what's going on in the world right now. And it's the same play. Like I said, they did to R. Kelly. They try and do it to Chris Brown. And I don't want to put this out there, but I'm going to say it like this. Don't get it twisted. I love LeBron James. They're going to do it to him too eventually.
If they don't do it, they will try.
They're going to try.
Because right now they think he's too squeaky clean.
Right. And the thing about it too, he's still playing their game.
Yes, indeed.
So he's making too much money for
them to do it right now.
But say when he's 50, 60, and he's already socially conscious, he's already starting to talk about things like that. Once he detaches himself
from the
game and tries to create his own game, they're going to discredit him, and they're going to make him to a monster. And everybody who looked up to him for the last 30 years, they're going to destroy our spirits that are attached to him as well. Anyway, I had to get that off my chest. I don't know if you got more to talk about, but
nah, honestly, man, you know what? You said everything that could be said, man. We as a people, we just have to wake up, man. I say this all the time. We have to wake up, man. You know your history, man. Know where you came from, man. You know, and don't just speak it. Research it. You know what I'm saying? Stop acting like you know. Get them books, research. Use the internet, research, man. Research about your people. Research about what these people have done to us in the past. You know, I don't like to always talk about it because, you know, my thing is with me is it gives me different type of energy. You understand what I'm saying? And I can't be moving around like that. Right. But I know, man. Teach your kids, man. I teach my kids. Teach your kids, man, because these things are happening, man. They're tearing down our homes, man. It's like he said, listen, Bill Cosby was the model figure for the African American race. Dr. Heathcliff Huxtable. You wanted your family to be that way when your family wasn't that way. When your mom was smoking crack or your uncle was robbing and stealing, you was like, damn, I wish my family was like this. Yeah. Now look at the picture that they painting about him. And you're like, damn, fuck him. Yep. Because he's a rapist. Yeah. You really, really believe that? And, you know, like I always say, I love women. Don't get this twisted. I'm not taking away from anything that these people are saying. All I'm saying is, why do you think that they're tearing him down at this point? This many years later. Yep. This many years later. Not in the 80s when he was popping. In the 90s when he was popping. After everything slowed down. And he's like, yo, you know what? I'm not on the scene no more, but I want to buy it up.
Yep.
I want to buy it up, and I want to make my people better. Why do you think they're tearing them down now? That's my question to you. And with that being said, if he doesn't have anything else to say, man, we love y'all, man. I love you, and let's do this, man.
Now I got one more thing.
Let's get it.
I feel like just one last thing, and I said this in the R. Kelly video. The reason why they're able to do this is because we not sticking together. Because we're not going to do our own research. We're not going to believe our soul. They've effectively corrupted the ability for us to connect with each other and to trust our spirits and to love each other. Because again, can't nobody tell me nothing about my bro right here without me being like, you know what, yo, you good? Or me reflexively being like, you know what, he didn't do it. I know him. He ain't do that shit. And the thing about it is that...
And I've said that before. That's, you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody tell me nothing about him that I don't already know.
Right.
Or that I can't vouch for.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? He's not out here like that. And man, just go ahead, bro. The thing about it is this, man. You know, his wife can vouch for him. People, beautiful women that he's worked with for years. He never ran the gambit on.
Right.
Felicia Rashad is beautiful.
Yep.
So you mean to tell me?
Beautiful.
You mean to tell me? You know what? I ain't gonna do that. Like I said, man. Pay attention, man. He ain't run the gambit on none of them.
Yep.
He ran the gambit on them other ones. It just don't make no sense.
It doesn't make sense.
It really doesn't make sense to me, man. And these are the things that bothers me, man. And this is what bothers me for my sons. You understand? Because they can easily put that on you as a black man.
Exactly. And the thing is, the reason, like I was saying a minute ago, the reason why they can easily believe it is because we believe it. Because again, say hypothetically speaking, if we were so together as a race, right? We had our own businesses like he was trying to. We had our own societies, our own neighborhoods, our own schools, our own cops, our own everything, right? They can try to... It's because we're trying to play their game. So, of course, they can change the rules whenever they want. And then, you know what? When they say, you know, we fucked up because we don't know the rules, we believe the shit they say. So now if we have our own shit, they'll be like, all right, we're not going to be running to the white man for validation. We don't fuck they Grammys. Fuck all they shit. Fuck they Apple. We got Tidal with Jay-Z. We should all be on that. We should have our own shit. And then that way they can't take nothing away from us. And you know what? When they'll say, you know what? Bill Cosby did something, they'll be like, you know what? I don't care what you're talking about, white man, because we know what you're we know what you're about. Know what you about. We know what you're trying to do. All right, he did that, whatever, we got him. That's our brother. You know what I'm saying? And we're not gonna let you say no shit about that. We'll do it in-house.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go. We have to set our own rules. We can't live by their standards. We can't, you know, right now we're playing on their field.
Right.
Take the money from them. Exactly. Stop spending money with them.
Yep.
Spend money in your black communities. And you take the playing field back.
Yep.
You take it right back. That's just it, man.
Yeah. All right.
Bottom line, man.
All right. So listen, again, like, comment, subscribe. We love y'all. We had to get it off our chest.
That's
I know I had to get it off my chest.
Definitely,
give you some
man.
Facts and give you the opinion. This is my opinion, but the facts are the facts. What I just gave you in the beginning. Those are stats. Those are real shit. You can't really debate that. You can Google that anywhere.
Google it,
but
man.
This is the opinion, and this is where we at with. All right.
That's what it is. Subscribe.
Yep.
Do I have to tell you again? Subscribe. Thank you.